1-0 to Galatasaray in Turkey on the heels of a loss at the weekend to Crystal Palace as well. They had 7 straight wins initially for the start of the season, then 2 losses in the last 2, Jamie. It is concerning.
Yeah, it is concerning, but it's the last 2 games are not concerning. I think Liverpool's full 9 games this season have been very concerning, and I was worried about Liverpool very early on, and I expressed that to the manager on the side of the pitch.
Wow.
Against Bournemouth in the first league game, where Liverpool ends up winning 4-2. I don't feel like I'm watching a top team. Liverpool aren't playing football at the moment, they're playing basketball. And it's just end to end, and I don't think top teams play like that. And as I said, I expressed that to the manager early on. He'll know that a lot better than me. He's obviously a fantastic manager. But right now, Liverpool went from I would call them a top team, but a workman-like team, I would say, last season. And they've sprinkled a little bit of stardust on it in terms of the transfers that he brought in. And they haven't gained anything going forward, but they've lost a lot defensively. So I think for the manager now, last season was such a smooth ride for him. He's now got to really earn his money. You know, he did last season, won the Premier League, unbelievable. But there's a few problems there that he's got to fix. And it'll be really interesting how he goes about it, because he's spent a lot of money on certain players. But right now, I don't think the balance of the team is right. And the obvious one that stands out right now is Florian Wirtz. He's just not at the races at all. He's a young boy coming into a new league. He's got plenty of time to go as a Liverpool player. But right now, I think he needs to come out of the team. Liverpool get back to what they were last season, and then go from there and try and build some confidence and build some defensive solidity, because right now it just looks a mess.
I don't like hearing you like this, Jamie.
No?
They've only lost 2 games, I mean...
No, but it's not the losses, it's not the defeats, it's the performances, and this has been coming from day one. Liverpool got battered by Newcastle in the second half of that game. Newcastle had 10 men. Things like that can't happen. You know, Crystal Palace at the weekend created 7 big chances. That's more big chances any team has conceded in the Premier League all season. And Liverpool are the champions. You know, so there's this has been coming. This is not a shock. For me in the last couple of games, and the manager needs to fix it.
We'll give Jamie an opportunity to break it down further in a full post-game that we've got coming up for you. But Thierry, just quickly before we go to a break, your thoughts then on Galatasaray and how well they did in that game, whether they deserved that result?
Yeah, you're always going to have a tiny bit of luck. The penalty that they called wasn't a penalty. You know, they did fight on every single ball. They played the counter to the max. They could have had a couple more. If Osimhen sometimes were a bit less greedy, a couple of times he could have released the ball for one of his teammates, but he took the penalty ever so well. And I said to Jamie at the beginning, actually, I said, I can see how Galatasaray can disturb Liverpool tonight. You have to give them their credit. Look at the players that they have in the team. If they are on a good night, they can play well against any team in Europe. Are they going to carry on, do more? I don't know, but on any good night at their place, they can beat anyone.
Football means a lot to me, and I don't like it when it doesn't go my way. But
What do you do when you go home? How do you decompress?
Well, I didn't have a great sleep last night. As you all know, I told you about it.
Why?
And,
what happened?
I don't know. I got about 4 in the morning to go to the toilet. I couldn't go back to. Didn't go back to sleep. But I won't sleep well tonight. In my head tonight, I'll be going through Liverpool's team against Chelsea, what slot should pick and what I'd do. Yeah, I'll be thinking about who we should leave.
So who would you pick? Just say midfield. The front
you said earlier,
6. Say.
Yeah, I think he's just almost got to go back to his team of last season and get that solid midfield 3 of Szoboszlai in there. You know, right back, Conor Bradley's come on sub. Salah will start because he was sub.
Isaac or Ekitike?
No, Isaac will play. I just think Liverpool need to get back to being sort of more powerful and difficult to beat, and not have as many sort of footballers, and get the bigger players on the pitch. And as I said, make it difficult for Chelsea. And even Chelsea tonight, they've had a great result. Obviously, we were watching the game as well. Benfica had a lot of chances. I think if Liverpool go there and put in like a normal Liverpool performance for this team, they can still win there. But they've got the manager got to fix it in terms of how this team is set up. It's not right.
Do you ever eat your feelings, go home, snack?
I don't know where this is going, but I don't normally know.
No, I was just wondering. I was just wondering if that was. Yeah, that's one of those things.
Oh, you mean like the munchies when you get in? No, is that what you do? No,
I do sometimes, yeah.
Do you? You do, don't you? No, not particularly. No, we get well fed here.
With the munchies, it's a different sort of munchies, though. Not that, Jamie. I'm talking about something else, so don't even try.
What are you talking about?
Let's go.
What are you on about the munchies?
There isn't a different type.
Can you
of
remind us
munchies.
what you said to Arne Slot, because some people don't know? I've seen it. But what did you tell him?
Oh, no, I wouldn't class it as telling him. He's the manager of Liverpool.
You had an opinion?
No, yeah, I was commentating on the game and I asked him because what's really interesting, I think, with Slot, who come in and obviously meant to win the league for Liverpool, outstanding. But what he did is he took a Jurgen Klopp team and he almost took what we're watching now out of it. What we're watching right now for Liverpool was when Jurgen Klopp was trying to get the team on a journey to get to where they got to, which eventually became the best team in Europe. But in the first couple of years under Jurgen Klopp, the team was like that. It was very much end-to-end. And Slot came in, and it looked like he just had a little bit of a calming effect on the team. That's gone. It's almost like it's gone back to the Jurgen Klopp type of team, and it wasn't going well for Jurgen. And I thought Slot was sort of a slightly different type of manager. Now, it might be the personnel that they've brought in. It's not quite gelling. But I'm intrigued the way it's gone back to that, from where it was that sort of calm and influence last season, and we lost that basketball feel that we had. As I said, at great times under Jurgen. It's not criticism by any means, but it was a different style of football. What are you laughing at?
Jamie Carragher couldn't hold back his frustration after Liverpool's shocking loss to Galatasaray, slamming the team's chaotic defending and lack of control. The former Reds defender described the match as basketball football, pointing out how Liverpool kept trading attacks instead of showing composure or tactical discipline. Carragher argued that a side with title ambitions should never allow a game to spiral into such end-to-end madness, especially in Europe where control and patience are key. He went on to criticize the team's structure and intensity, insisting that Liverpool's midfield looked wide open and vulnerable from start to finish. According to Carragher, the players seemed more focused on chasing goals than managing the game, leaving their defense constantly exposed. His passionate rant made it clear that unless Liverpool rediscover their balance and composure, their hopes of European success could quickly fade away.